Hi, and welcome to Flutter. This is the digital anxiety treatment game that we created during the Northeast Women's Hackathon. And it's an app that's targeted to help children when they're dealing with anxiety, give them some activities that they can do to help them along, and also give parents an opportunity to help their child as well. So we are showcasing here today the app that we created over the course of the hackathon, which was a 3-day experience. While everything that we're showing you here is really great, there were so many more components to this application that we thought about and want to add, but we're here to showcase to you today the different features that we created during the hackathon. So what you're seeing right now is the home page of the screen. This is what the child will be greeted with when they first open the app. A few things as we go through, I'll be clicking on these activities, but I did want to point out this red alert button. So this red alert button was created because as we were talking about this project, we wanted the children to have an opportunity to say, this isn't enough. Maybe they're dealing with something a lot harder than something that the app can help them with, and maybe they need help. So the red alert button is over here in the right hand corner. I just wanted to point it out, and we will be coming back to that momentarily. But right now, I want to feature some of the activities that we've created. So I'm going to start right here on tune time. So tune time is our way of asking the child how are they feeling. So we created the app with cartoons because this is something that is a little bit easier for the child to kind of relate to. They might not know how to explain how they're feeling, so an image might help them along. So here we have a few tunes with different emotions and feelings. And so what the child will do is click on one of the cartoons. And for example, they clicked on one that makes them feel cheerful. So each time they click on a tune, it gives them a little bit of an activity to jumpstart their experience. So here they're cheerful, so let's dance. So when we click on that dance icon, it will take us to different music apps where they can open up their tunes. And I won't click on it now, but it will open up each corresponding application that allows them to choose their music that they can then dance to. Next, we have our thank yous. So thank yous is basically our gratitude feature. There are two elements to the thank yous. We have the ability to add sticky notes or use the capture camera. Sticky notes allows the student to write down what they're grateful for. So here they might be grateful for cookies or they might be grateful for their mom. So they can save this note, they can share the note, and they can keep track of the notes that they have. But that is one way that they can add in what they're grateful for. And another way is to take a photo of something that they're grateful for. So it'll turn my camera on, but they can then take a photo of what they're grateful for so they can keep that in their library. The next feature is the Doodle feature. So in the Doodle feature, we wanted the children to have the ability to customize their own journal, which later on we'll see that they can write in their own journal prompts. But their first task here is to choose a design for their journal. So they'll click on the background, and then the next part of the journal feature is to decorate their journal. So we've created some stickers and some affirmations that they can put onto their journal and save that cover so that they can see that design later on in their journal entries. Next, we have the Let's Write section. So in Let's Write, this is where we're going to be able to add in some journal entries. And what we've done is we are going to give the child some options in terms of their journal prompts. So right now it says, I'm upset because, and they can come in here and write what they're upset about. We can also refresh this prompt. If they don't love that prompt, they can click on options to change what it looks like. So maybe right now they're feeling happy or they're sad. We can save the entry so they can look at it later on. You can also just trash it. But that is the journal entry feature. The next feature is the I am particular feature, and this is going to be the affirmation section. So what we're going to do here is allow the child to choose a badge that represents them and how, what type of affirmation that they're tied to. So for example, things like maybe they're very generous or creative or interesting or funny. Or brave. So what they can do is they can click on one of these badges to kind of award them to themselves, and it will show a definition or a phrase or a quote about that particular um, word. So for example, this one is brave. Bravery is not the lack of fear, but the ability to do something in spite of fear. And then they can also click on this check badges to see which ones they already got. So, kind, generous, brave, and that way they can collect these badges as a means of, affirming themselves. But that is one of the last features. The absolutely last feature is the red alert button. So when the child is feeling completely overwhelmed and they are really just, they're in the red alert stage, they can click on this red alert button and it is going to send this screen notification to the parent. So the parent will get a notification that their child has hit the red alert button, they need you, and they'll immediately have options to call the child's doctor, call the school. They also have here a link to a Find My Friends option, which can help them find where their child is at that moment. But this is a feature that is targeted towards parents. But that is the Flutter app. Thank you for watching our demonstration, and we had a really great time putting this together. So hopefully this was an app that you would potentially give to your children to use. So thank you.